Well, hello and welcome to my first well-edited edition of Submit Smilin' Sam. A few years ago, I decided I wanted to start a charity. I figured a guy named Smilin' Sam should be giving away some money. However, I don't know how to start a charity, but I do know how to get submitted. My first few attempts at the Submit Smilin' Sam challenge, I worked with the Wounded Warrior Project, but I wanted to try something new this time. So I reached out to the organization Live Action. They're a pro-life, American-bred, anti-abortion agency, and I am very passionate about it. So thank you, Live Action, for working with me, and thank you, Militia MMA, for letting me roll. On a side note, I bought a computer and some editing software, and this is driving me crazy, but it's going to turn out well, I promise. So if you'd like to help, please comment and let this video run. So Tom, you have competed at every level of MMA. I mean, from the basics, backyard fighting kind of thing, to the UFC. You are one of the few fighters in the history of MMA that has been on The Ultimate Fighter twice. And you have decided to start the Militia MMA down here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. What made you want to do that?
First of all, welcome to Militia MMA. I don't know if that last part's going to make it. You can never trust Smilin' Sam.
I believe what he meant to say is you can always trust Smilin' Sam.
Here to Chattanooga, Tennessee. After I was done fighting, I started taking over the jujitsu program with Joe Stevenson at Team Quest, Dan Henderson's gym. And then the crippling economy of California made it so I couldn't keep up. And I wanted to, since my career was over, I wanted to kind of do my own thing and pass my knowledge to young fighters and do it in my way and make a little money doing it, not just being a coach and getting by in California. So I found Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's an awesome city, and I'm the most experienced coach out here in California. I would by far not be the most experienced coach, but in this city, I'm the most experienced guy, and I'm building a great team with great guys. And it's been an amazing move. I love this area.
Yeah, I've been working out with you for most of the last decade, and we just so happen to find ourselves in the same state now.
Yeah.
And you have one of the most dedicated coaching staffs and coaches, being yourself, in the entire state. I've trained at a few gyms, and I'm a big fan. I'm going to start running some camps out of here too.
Yeah, with me and Smilin' Sam Alvey, we have the best coaching staff in Tennessee. Let's not forget George Carpenter too. Stephanie Fava, John Billingsley, he's from California too. Coached with Muka.
Oh yeah, and I heard George is the Intercontinental Champion of the world.
Yes, in college he won the Intercontinental title. Ooh, and so Josh won the Intercontinental title for Greco.
Ooh,
would that be the hardcore championship?
Let's call it the hardcore championship.
Josh is the hardcore title.
Fantastic.
We won the tag team belt with MFC. You could see the picture of it. One day we'll get those tag team titles back. Ooh, the M1 title. That was the tournament before I moved out to Quest.
Now, I've made YouTube videos before, but this is the first time I used my brand new camera. I'm using a video editing machine on a computer. I bought a computer for this. So if it's not perfect, forgive me. It's going to get better, but I'm learning how to do this. I'm learning how to edit these videos together. And it's all for a good cause, so I figured you guys will be okay with it. And besides, you get to hear Tom Galicchio for the rest of this video heckling me as I'm getting choked and trying not to break too badly.
Does it have the thing in it to record?
Yeah, it's by the SD card, I think it's called. That you want to talk about Flint?
Yeah.
And that, like,
I know.
find my pinky tip.
Oh, the little ones, yeah. All right, can I record and heckle?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Oh, is that recording?
It was recording, I believe.
Oh, it still is. Uh-oh, our first competitor stretching out. Getting ready. Can he do it? This the Wicked Witch of the West? No, it's just one of the flying monkeys.
So for my first roll of the day, I got the lucky draw of one of the better students in the class. He's been rolling with Tom for over a year now, but he's been rolling jiu-jitsu for better part of a decade. It was a challenging roll. It was a lot of fun. He had me a couple times. And actually, I don't think we caught it on film, but he actually submitted me later. He threw a heel hook in, which for future guys that want to do stuff with me, no heel hooks. As you see here, we get youths of all ages coming in to test their skill against Smiling Sam. Skills against Smiling Sam. I like the way that sounds. We'll have to do another one of these in the future. We'll call it the Skills of Smiling Sam. But anyways, this young gentleman, he's been working out with Tom I actually met him almost exactly a year ago now. He doesn't do jiu-jitsu all that often, but he will kick you in the head while he's sitting on the ground. He's amazing on his stand-up. He wanted to give this a shot because he liked the organization, he liked the idea, and I like to think he liked me a little bit too. Now, if you don't mind, while you're watching me choke some fools and get choked by a few others, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Live Action. This is straight off their website, actually. Live Action was started by President Leela Rose from her family's living room when she was just 15 years old. Live Action is a 501c3 human rights nonprofit and the digital leader of the global pro-life movement. We exist today to defend the rights of the most vulnerable and make abortion unthinkable. With over 5.6 million social media followers and 1.4 billion lifetime video views. That's amazing. Live Action reaches up to 100 million people per month, saving lives and transforming hearts, with 38% of surveyed followers saying that Live Action's content has changed their position on abortion. Through compelling educational media, human interest storytelling, and investigative reporting, Live Action reveals the humanity of the preborn and exposes the abortion industry exploiting women and families for profit.
Somebody else might want to join. Stop. No, we still got a minute and 7 seconds left.
For as long as I have been an athlete, which is really just my adult life, I was a band nerd growing up. I played baseball, but not well. To this day, I don't know if I could throw from home plate to second base. I don't know if I could do it. But I do know I could punch a guy in the face real hard. And even more than that, I know I could beat up a kid. Never met a kid I couldn't beat up. I tell my kids' class all the time. But anyways, these Submit Smiling Sams, they're a good time. I love rolling with anyone that walks through that door, no matter how old, no matter how young. I will make sure that they get a good work, they get a good roll, and I get to work with them for as long as they would like, or until I get tired. Speaking of kids that were, part of my class, he's actually from California. When I used to live out in Dan Henderson's Temecula, California, he was one of my students. I moved out here about 7 months ago. He and his family moved out here about 5 months ago. We're slowly bringing California to Tennessee. And if you're thinking of moving to California, don't do it. What a terrible state. A lot of good people in it, but a terrible state. Now, would you look at that? I'm getting off topic again. Children and choking them. That's what I was talking about. I love hanging out with these kids and rolling these kids. And as we're working together, as we're doing our moves, as he's trying to break my arm right here, I get to kind of talk with him. I know I'm strong enough. I know I'm experienced enough to be able to get out of whatever he throws me in. But for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, however long we're rolling, I am prepared to give them every opportunity to hurt me and help even coach him a little bit as we're doing it. Try and make him a better grappler by the end of our round. And I get to show everything to you guys while we're doing it. I would like to point out here, I have one of the highest takedown defense percentage ratings in UFC history. This is 1 year after working with Tom. He took me down. So this young man, he's actually been rolling for longer than me. I think he's 53 or 54 years old, and if I am in as good a shape as he is, when I'm 40, I will be a happy camper. He has submitted me many times. He did not get me today. I got him with like 30 seconds left. I caught him with a Darce. I'll probably play that. I'll fast forward all the parts where I'm losing. But, guys, what I am doing, what I'm trying to accomplish is I want to raise money for these charities. I'm open to work with other charities. So, hey, y'all should tag Dustin Poirier and his charity in the comments. Maybe I'll get to roll down by him and his gym in either Georgia or Florida. Actually, as you guys are all smashing the like button, this move, sorry to cut myself off. This move Dan Henderson taught me, it hurts so bad. I'm putting my knee against his jaw and then pulling his head down on the knee. It hurts. It's a real jerk move. I was tired at this point. I know how dangerous he is on top of me. Anyways, I would like to roll at other gyms. I would like to host Submit Smile and Sam's across the country. If you have a gym, if you have a sensei, if you have a place in any state, any country, anywhere, you let me know. And I would be very happy to try and run something for you. What I try and do is I try and raise awareness for the organization I'm rolling for. Live Action is this Submit Smile and Sam. But I also want to raise a lot of awareness of the gyms in the area of wherever you are. So if you're in Chattanooga, Tennessee, Militia MMA is getting highlighted this week or this month. Next month will be maybe Georgia. The month after that, Kentucky. Wherever you are, wherever you have a gym, let me know. You will get so much play out of my social media. You will get so much play on my YouTube. And a lot of places don't have UFC fighters that are willing to roll with whoever walks in the door. That's me. At the end of this day, I'll bet you Tom has 2 new signups. It's 2 new people that are going to learn jiu-jitsu through Tom Galicchio because they got the opportunity to submit me, or at least try to submit me. Ooh, I'm in some danger here. So one more time, please smash that like button, comment, share this, try and draw as many eyes to this as possible. And you know what would be a huge help to me? I'm new to this long video format. I'm real good at the TikTok, which is, 35 seconds of content. Here I'm trying to make 30 minutes, 35 minutes, and I'm not exactly sure what you want to see. So this is a lot of action and me talking over it and talking about the gyms in general. So if there is something else I should add to this, please put it in the comments. I'm reading all of them. You can DM me on Instagram, on TikTok, Twitter, not so much. Reddit, I stay off of. Reddit's a scary place. But yeah, please tell me any suggestions you have. And again, if you want to make Smile and Sam nervous, start touching his ankles. So this gentleman was actually one of the first people to come in, but he played it smart. Not only did he know how to do jiu-jitsu, he knew the secret. Wait till I've rolled a long time before you roll with me. So he got me. I was good and tired and very sweaty. But it really was. It was a lot of fun going with him. He was one of those guys that as he walks on, he has the gi pants on and the Under Armour shirt on top. And I said, "Ooh, you're probably pretty good." He said, "Oh, no, I'm just a blue belt." And then he rolls and he continues to kick my butt for 5 minutes. It's like, "Yeah, you're a blue belt, my ass." My goodness. He's getting trained by a Master Roshi.
I think we got enough to get you and Christian in.
Maybe that's what I'm going to have to start doing before each one of these rolls. Not ask them what belt they are, but ask them who they've been trained by, Master Splinter or Master Roshi. And you know what they're going to tell me? They're going to say Ip Kai Man was their trainer. That's the guy that trained Bruce Lee. We're going to be down on the ground grappling. And these mother suckers are going to come and 3-inch punch me right through my chest. Oh, man. Or worse yet, we get some students of the Master Shredder of the Foot Clan coming in. I'm good, but I don't know if I can deal with the Foot Clan. There's so many of them at all times. As many of you know, I am more of a striker. When I fight, people like to see other people fall down a lot more than they like seeing people get taken down. So my jiu-jitsu game has always been a part of my game that I considered my weakest. Not that I'm bad at it, just that I'm better at hitting people. So what you'll see me when I'm rolling with these guys, I'm loving butterfly guard. I'm spending every spare moment of my jiu-jitsu career trying to learn butterfly guard. I have so much fun with it. A lot of these matches, I will start on my butt and just keep trying to play it. I'm not great at it yet, but someday I will be. Hey, but if you're one of those guys that's going to fight me next and you're watching this trying to study my moves, I'm not going to butterfly guard you in a fight. For those of you that are looking to join a jiu-jitsu school, here's a good test for you to ask the instructor. Is flying butterfly guard effective? The answer is no. If anybody says yes, find a different school. Not to brag or anything, but check this out. I just learned this submission. I have so much fun with it. Oh, it is such a cool one. If ever you and I get a chance to roll, I swear I'm going to try and get it on you. So it may not seem like it based on this video that I've been showing you, but I've been rolling for close to 3 hours at this point. I'm starting to get tired. I'm starting to get fatigued, which is funny. I've never been tired rolling, but I guess I've never rolled for 3 hours at a time before either. There is no rest for the smiling one, though, because there's a line of people out there that want to see me tap, that want to see me cry, that want to see me break. Like this guy. He came in late, he saw how tired I was, and he snagged the opportunity. He's actually one of our MMA fighters here at Militia MMA. So he's probably getting, he saw the sweat, he saw the blood in my eyes, and he thought, ooh, this is my chance to get Sam for all the times he's punched me. And that's something else. I love coaching, amateur fighters as much as I like coaching jiu-jitsu. And I like hitting everyone. It's a thing I do. I like hitting people. Christian here is new to the getting hit game. He's very old at the submitting people game. He was on me like white on rice. And I know how good he is at jiu-jitsu. I didn't mean to let him get to my back and then body triangle me. But, best laid plans. Yeah, and he submitted me just like that. Oh, the shame. I brought the dishonor to my family. Now I won't bore you with making you watch the way this round ends. At least not in normal time. I'm going to put this thing in bullet time. And I'm going to slow down the moment I get him to tap. Oh, I'm going to make him regret. I think that was it. Dang it, he's off screen. Oh, rabble. At this point, I'm starting to think they know what they're doing. I've been the biggest guy in the mat all day, but my last roll of the day is against the one man that has 100 pounds on. He's got 30 pounds on me. He's still bigger than me. So I was not looking forward to this. I was really, really hoping I was done. I was hoping that last one was it. But nope, Smiling Sam is not done. Smiling Sam is never done.
It is down here. It wasn't in California.
I saw your video talking about it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, absolutely.
At this point, I'm starting to talk more than I had all day because I was stalling. Coach Tom knew exactly what I was doing. Nobody else quite picked up on it, but the more I talk, the more people want to listen, and the less I have to do. And I really, really did not want to have his hands wrapped around me like that. Now, I edited this down because we were off camera for the last 3 minutes, but there was a whole lot of him being on top of me. I just managed to get on top as we got back in his frame. It's almost as if I planned it. I didn't, but it's almost that way. So after watching this footage, I need to hire a cameraman. So for my next Smile and Sam, I'm going to have a cameraman come with me. Whether it's my wife or whether I hire someone, they're going to keep that camera on us. Because you missed some cool stuff there. We went off camera again, and I did some amazing stuff. They're like flying arm bars and triangles and stuff. I think I tapped them like 8 or 9 times, I think. I am not sure because it was off camera, but I can assume I was playing it all real deeply in my head. And yeah, they're flying omoplatas, and I said never to do it earlier, but yeah, I flying butterfly guard him. So you remember how I said that big guy was my last round of the day? They saved him for last? I was wrong. This was my last roll of the day. He's actually from the same city I lived in California. He was from Militia. He was a policeman, fireman. He was a fireman out in Orange County. And I could tell he has done jujitsu for years. He grabbed me, and I could only imagine if I had a gi on. His gi grips were so strong. He like grabbed my wrist, and that wrist is now his. Right now, I'm in Las Vegas, and he's in Militia, and my wrist is still his.
Minecraft sauce? No? They have for Minecraft sauce. Oh, okay, now I see.
The gear might have got to get I'm going to go again with you, Sam, if you don't leave. No, absolutely. I just got to get in the window. It was an honor, brother. Honor. Take a picture later. Yeah, absolutely. And I appreciate your cause. I gave Mom a donation for you. I appreciate it. No, thank you, sir. I appreciate thank you, man.
As you might have heard right there, he thanked me for doing what I'm doing for live action. He is a fan of live action. He's a fan of not killing babies. Like I'm hoping all of you are becoming more and more of every day. God put me on this planet for a reason, and saving babies is at least one. So I lied again. This is my last shot. I'm recording this days after I did it, and I forgot the order. I just remember the feelings. There comes a time where you're just tired. It's like, oh, what did I sign up for? Making mental thoughts. Okay, next time I sign up for 2 hours. Next time it's not a 3-hour thing, it's a 2-hour thing. As this Submit, Smile, and Sam becomes more popular across the nation, coast to coast, partially thanks to you guys liking, commenting, sharing, doing everything you can to help people see this video, giving Smile and Sam a hand. This is, I might go down to 2 hours. Yeah, who am I kidding? I love doing this. I'm going 3 hours. I'm going to get choked out coast to coast.
Oh. Steph, you want to be the recorder person? You can just get a good view of it. I'm just stalling. I know.
So this was going to be my joke. This is my last roll of the day takes, but this literally is the last roll of the day. Coach Tom, one of the best jiu-jitsu coaches I have ever worked with, was just saving himself. He did nothing all day but light drills to stay warm, and I am dying on the mat. I'm like dragging myself off the floor. He said, all right, Sam, you and me, I can't let you get out without this. And you'll see, he does what he wants to me when he wants to. This is such a rough round. It's fun. I can't believe people beat him. His jiu-jitsu game, there is so much pressure. I am probably 50 pounds heavier than him at least, and he's crushing me. It hurts my ribs, it hurts my legs, my shoulders are tight. And he's being nice too. He understands I'm tired. He just wants to make sure everyone everyone knows who the king is. And I'm not gonna lie. All hail King Tom. Lucky me, head and arm triangle. From Scarfold. It is one of his secret moves. He taught it to me, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago, and now I teach it all the time. But man, he's good at it.
Pressure's off. Hachigachi!
For those of you watching at home that roll, you guys know how disheartening it is to successfully sprawl on somebody only to have them turtle up on their back and start wrapping their legs around you like he is. I go from yay to, oh man, now I have to survive again.
You bastard.
You guys don't know what I just did, but I've got this special move I do with my thumb in the ribs, and it gets you out of a lot of submissions.
Well,
Sorry for kicking you. I know I showered. Oh, yo, we're here again. Damn it. I bet you can't pass them out. I bet you want to grab that. No, Nice. 20 seconds, it's another 3 seconds. If I dance for...
So.
I only got you because you were talking.
So this is the last little scene of my video, and it's me wrestling some kids. I've always got energy to do this. Actually, this was one of the first things I did in the day. They helped get me worn out for everyone else. I ended up rolling for close to 3 hours. For live action, I raised close to $850, and I'm hoping that money gets put to good use and helps save more children. Please go look up live action on social media. You can look them up here on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. You can look them up anywhere. They go out there. They are doing God's work. They are trying to prevent babies from being murdered. I will be forever in their debt for what they are doing for our future generation. what little bit I can give back, I'm going to give back. So thank you guys for listening, watching, commenting, sharing, do all that stuff with this. I'm hoping this Submit Smile and Sam becomes a bigger deal in the future. And if you guys have any suggestions for me to make it even more successful, please do. And in conclusion, just watch me get beat up by these kids.
Break it! Jax!
Okay.
Jax, hold on! Jax! Jax, we need you!
Sacrifice Jack. Probably hurts me more than you.
He's tired.
Oh, get Jack, save that baby. This is Sam saving the babies.
What? No! Oh, I don't think that'll work.
Guys, go from. Who's getting Sam next round? We got to jump him when he's tired. Guys, all stay on one arm. Once hold the other arm back, and then two on one arm.
This arm!
Yeah, there you go, kids.
Hunter,
Now start choking him, Hunter. He's gonna have to fight one of those things. Get your hand around him, Hunter.
His face is turning purple.
Oh, that's one dead baby. Oh, they all cowered. Uh-oh, a new contender's walking in. It's the Brainerd Baby Maker.
The arms! Get the arm bar!
I had the trial.
There we go. Get out of there. You got him where you want him, Hunter.
Smile for the camera.
Oh, one left. One left. Can you get a...
The kidney tickler. The kidney tickler.
Can you survive? Oh, he's perked right back up. Uh-oh. Can Captain Cranberry avenge his kids?
I will.
Or is it, or we're gonna have to leave it up to Jan?
Jan might need to get out there.
Jan don't care. Jan's like, get them kids. The crowd in confusion. Hey, Broderick, what's going on? You come here to submit Smiling Sam?
Oh yeah, that's great. How much? 20?
No. Whatever you want to donate, if you want to donate. And this is a man who doesn't believe in abortions. He just, his ladies don't. Look at stained shirts.
I know, it's just water. Stop. Come on.
Small. I just lifted last week.
What is the extra?